Hello, this is your Express briefing for Tuesday, September 3rd. For the San Antonio Express News, I'm Joy Marie Scott. Become a subscriber and read more of these headlines at expressnews.com. South San Antonio Independent School District trustees are scheduled to discuss Superintendent Alejandro Flores' resignation and separation agreement at a meeting tonight. We're also tracking meetings at the Bexar County Commissioners and the Bexar County Democratic Party. Expect mostly sunny skies and a high of 99. A metal shack without electricity, plumbing, or a floor, sitting on a piece of property in the far west side of Ector County in Odessa, Texas, was the home of Seth Ector. He was known to his neighbors as El Loco, the crazy one. The 36-year-old killed 7 people and wounded 22 others with an assault-style rifle on Saturday afternoon during a car chase between Midland and Odessa. Police killed him during a shootout. Close neighbors said he didn't communicate with anyone, he didn't exchange greetings, and didn't have visitors. They say he spent a lot of time shooting his rifle into a field. It's still unclear how he obtained the weapon since Ector failed a background check to purchase a gun in the past. The Battered Women and Children Shelter of San Antonio aims to fix the dreaded problem of having to leave a dog or cat behind when fleeing domestic violence. The shelter is raising funds to build a 3,500 square foot pet shelter on its campus as a way to, quote, deepen our efforts to protect our San Antonio victims. The goal of the campaign is to raise $700,000 for the new facility, which is slated to be named A New Leash on Life. The U.S. Census Bureau plans to hire nearly 50,000 people in Texas for temporary jobs ahead of next year's decennial count. Hiring for peak operations will begin in December, but job seekers are encouraged to apply now for certain roles. The Bureau plans to recruit nearly 500,000 people nationwide for the census. The pay will range from $14 to $17.50 per hour in Bexar County. The agency hopes to hire as many local residents as possible. Air Force leaders are struggling to explain a spike in suicides among airmen and how best to combat the problem. As of last week, the Air Force had tracked 79 suicides in the active duty, reserve, and National Guard so far this year, more than in most years since the Iraq invasion in 2003. It's almost certain this year will be a record breaker. Air Force Chief of Staff General David Goldfein ordered a tactical pause for squadrons to address the issue. One will begin today at Joint Base San Antonio, Fort Sam Houston. And in other news to know today, the Trump administration will soon start building new sections of border wall in protected wildlife refuges in the Rio Grande Valley. San Antonio ranked 3rd nationally in home price growth over the last year, according to a new report. 4 people are dead and 29 are missing after a boat caught on fire and anchored in California. A celebration for San Antonio jazz great Jim Cullum included remembrances, stories, and hot jazz. Hurricane Dorian caused massive flooding across the Bahamas on Monday, leaving at least 5 people dead. Beto O'Rourke blamed President Trump for stoking foundational racism. The UTSA Incarnate Word rivalry finally got its start. Now it's time for the next dream, writes columnist Mike Finger. Friends of Lila Cockrell rushed to create an SMU endowment in her name before the San Antonio mayor died on Thursday. And now the fun stuff. Now, around San Antonio, there are sports bars, and then there are NFL fan bars. There are plenty of spots for Cowboys and Texans fans, but fans of other teams have also set up camp at various bars around town. Food writer Chuck Blount tracked some down. Beefy's on the Green in Spring Branch boasts solid burgers, draft beer, and a killer chicken sandwich. Restaurant critic Mike Sutter has the details for our latest 52 Weeks of Burger series. And outside in the garden, it feels wrong in these summer temps, but it is time to plant your winter vegetables. Visit expressnews.com for the full story on all these headlines and more. And that's your Express briefing for Tuesday, September 3rd. Get San Antonio's top news headlines daily. Subscribe on Spotify, Apple, or wherever you get your podcasts. For the San Antonio Express News, I'm Joy Marie Scott.